let's see this. Don't look at that face. All right, that's not my face. It's just the mod that I'm using. It makes that face. That's not what I look like. All right. On my good days, anyways. Don't look at that face. Don't look at that face. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Hit 1K elo, then proceeded to lose the next 7 games. Feels bad, man.
Congratulations on that. All right, Capture Age, we're in. And here we are. Ladies and gents, we're back with some Ace of Emeralds action. And Ace of Emeralds, hello? Hello? Ace of Emeralds is playing Arena this time. Now, when we uploaded the Legend of Emeralds video, or the Legend of Ace video, Ace of Emeralds was playing a map called Hillfort, which is similar to Arena in the sense that there's walls. And what happened was Ace did not take any of the golden stone inside of his own base. Instead, he went elsewhere to take all the extra stones and golds. Now, I think that that strategy is a bit more complicated on Arena. It's a lot easier to find, for the enemy to find you. Now, real quick before we get too far into this game, are you guys okay if I change Ace to yellow? I think yellow and red will look a little bit better, and it's a lot easier to see yellow on the grass than green. Okay, well, wonderful. I saw one person say yes, and that's all I need. Ace of Emeralds is playing as the Indians in the yellow, up against E404, who's having a sheep problem over here. But E404 also 700 elo. These guys are pretty much the same rating. Now, apparently, red is at the point where he doesn't really know that you should try and focus on one sheep. This game's so complicated. There's so many hidden things about it.
About last pilgrims, nothing
We'll
came.
see.
I allied Jake the dog. They didn't ally back. Peace was never an option.
Lazy, that's funny. Yeah, so the thing is, there's no real pop-up in game that says, hey, your food is decaying when you eat multiple sheep like this. You should try and have everything on just one sheep. There's no pop-up that says that. So for low elo legends, they probably don't know that. And oh boy, we got a straggler tree being chopped. All right. I'm being told that emeralds are green. Well, today we have a yellow emerald. Today we have a yellow one. But yeah, Ace of Emeralds seems to have a pretty solid build order down so far in comparison. I mean, 7 on sheep, that's fine. I know high-level build orders say 6, but I think that's completely fine. Now sending one villager out to get the boar. Just wondering if Ace is going to take golden stone elsewhere.
My woolly boys all at once. So tender and tasty. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, American Dan, for calling your sheep woolly boys. Is that really what you say? Sometimes I can't help but eat on my woolly boys. Let's see what Ace of Emeralds has for us here. I think that he will have... Oh, calculated. He will have a lot of people rooting for him. Now, look at this scout from Ace. Now, I'm not saying that 700 elo should really be expected to scout, and it's Arena after all, but Ace of Emeralds has already clicked auto scout. So maybe the reason that Ace of Emeralds is a really clean build order is because Ace of Emeralds isn't even paying attention to the scout. As we're going to see houses, this isn't bad actually. Right up against the wall, you're going to need the houses anyways. Why not give yourself an extra layer of protection? Fall Child says, I think you underestimate 700 elo. Oh no, I estimate it. On a completely unrelated topic, Fall Child, what is your elo? Just curious. Feel as though if you believe I'm disrespecting 700 elo and I don't understand 700 elo, that you yourself might be 700 elo, you are 700 elo. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, I'm not trying to offend you here. It just, my guess was that you're like, come on, man, give us some more respect. 700 elo gang, we know what we're doing. I'm not trying to disrespect, I'm just trying to cast, all right? I cast what I see. As we say, oh, he's doing it again! Ace is back, now he doesn't have loom. Ace, why send your villagers? Okay, we got the micro. We got the micro. Calculated, villager survives, no problem. All right, so Ace of Emeralds is on YouTube and had this crazy game where Ace was just take all the stones and golds around the map. Now, I believe the mining camp count before he was in Feudal Age in that particular game was 6. He has 7 on wood right now. Is he going to make more mining camps in Dark Age? Again, I feel as though this strategy is is so much riskier on arena because everything's kind of towards the mid. Now, I think red might also be... Actually, this kind of looks like manual scouting, to be honest.
Loving your work, T90.
Oh, and red didn't see it. Red did not see it. Okay, is red coming home, perhaps? This is auto scout. Auto scout tends to scout the right corner, so it would have been over here already. Red making a barracks. Now, that's not a great sign for Ace. I also might have ruined Ace's career because now... Like, there's probably a few 700 ELO players who watch my YouTube videos, and if they encounter Ace, they know what Ace likes to do. And Ace is going to do it again. Which one is he going to choose? Don't do the stone that's right next to his base, Ace. No, my God. Ace, it's so risky. Why do you take these risks? I don't... It's just not worth it. Listen. Mine the gold in your base. Make military with that, and then control this area. If Ace was in voice chat with me right now, Ace would say, no, T90, you don't understand.
Namaste.
See, this is their resource. If I take as much of this as possible and lose the villagers, I don't care about those villagers. That's profit, baby. I will still have all the gold and stone inside of my own base to go to. Now, Ace doesn't see that many other golds and stones right now, but Auto Scout's probably working, right? Where's the scout at? Yeah, Auto Scout prioritized the back of his base. So, you know, if this gold's spotted, I think Ace is going to go out there. Now, let's look and see what Red's going to do here. Red's going to be in Feudal Age really quick. And Red Scout could actually kill... Oh, he's on this stone, too. I didn't even realize. That's 3 mining camps in Dark Age for Ace. But that scout right there, as we see more villagers coming out, oh God, could kill these villagers. Is red paying attention to that? No, he's not. And where's yellow going now? Ace sees this stone, doesn't he? This is unreal. The commitment from this player is just unreal. I love it so much. By the way, when I say you shouldn't do this, Ace, it's going to be harder for you to advance and go up the ranks. But you should do whatever makes you happy. 1 mining camp. 2 mining camp. 3 mining camp. 4 mining camp. 5 mining camp. This is the 6 mining camp build order. It's not 6 on sheep at the start, guys. Get it right. It's 6 mining camps at the start. Ace of Emeralds has his own build order. Uh-oh. Red just clicked Man-at-Arms. That's a little surprising. Actually, that's not really that good for Red because he doesn't have the res to even make anything right now. So, I mean, we've questioned the build order from Ace just with exposing his villagers like that. But if you think about Red's situation, Red has 500 gold. No real way to spend it right now. So the eco balance isn't too great over here either. So the Feudal Age eco upgrades are in at least. Oh, come on, Ace. Make a house. Not that I would expect this from 700 elo. And to the 700 elo guy, I'm not underestimating 700 elo. I know they can quick wall. Very fast. But yes, I'd love to see a house here to just trap Red Scout. That'd be perfect. Come on, just boom it. Yeah, house right there. Actually, he's too busy making houses all along his walls. But let's count the mining camps. We have 1. We have 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Is that 7 mining camps? Oh my God. Oh my God. And think about it. He placed the mining camps on the stones and golds. Had he not done that, he would have never seen the scout. It's just next level plays all the time from Ace of Emeralds. Just high quality stuff. As we see a barracks now. And more houses. Meanwhile, there's not a whole lot going on around the TC because there's not many villagers at home. All the villagers are out. They travel for work. The commute's kind of rough, you know, with traffic. But, you know, it's worth it. They get paid a good salary in gold and stone. They get to take care of their families. So, whatever. Currently, Ace of Emeralds is collecting every single stone and gold that's in the middle of the map. As we have Red compensating. But Red! Okay, this whole video has been about Ace so far. But Red, you just bought 400 food and then immediately got the gold mining upgrade. As if you're going to do that more. Make some farms here. Okay, there are some farms. That's good. I'm a little worried that Red might not that Red might not realize that. Now, let's look at Red scouting. Red, if his scout before it got trapped, scouted this mining camp and this mining camp. And he can see these villagers. So I think he wants to go kill them now. And my guess is the logic from Red is probably, well, kill those villagers, profit, and then we'll be in the lead.
Hi T90 official. I'm new here T90 new.
What's up, Hi Mac?
Where can I join the Gold Bog Day Club?
I feel like the last time we saw Ace, didn't he lose 2 or 3 of his mining camps and then he just shifted around to other ones? Oh, this is precious. This is funny. Oh, Ace comes over here. That's actually within Red's line of sight, so that's risky. And Red shows up here to take this stone. I mean, certainly could kill so many villagers. Let's count the amount of villagers that are out here for Ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I count these? Does he have half of his eco outside of his base right now? He's making extra layer of gates too. Oh my god. This is just so adorable. Oh, okay. Now we got farms at home. There we go. And we got a tower from Red. He's like, no. No, no, no. And it looks like Ace is about to lose eco.
1890. Do you want to hear all the taunts that are typed out in chat? Check out my friend's browser extension on the subreddit 111,100.
That sounds awful. If taunts in Twitch chat would come into the stream, that would be a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Okay, so Red says this is mine, and he kills 2 villagers, and Red's probably feeling like a god, you know? And Red is so concerned about this, he's actually going to take out the mining camp. All right. You take out that mining camp. Now, Red just bought food again, which is actually interesting, because if he continues to waste gold buying food, there might not be a lot of gold left on the map later. Anyways, Red on the way to Castle Age. Ace of Emeralds has 1,600 gold and 1,500 stone because of this approach. So Ace does not have the eco to ever go Castle Age, which is a concerning sign when the enemy could make knights and we have additional stables coming up for Red. Now, I remember in the Legend of Ace video, it really looked like Ace was going to lose because of the lack of food eco.
T90, this is your supreme leader speaking.
Well, hello.
Here is your monthly funding. Now tell the masses why Koreans is the best civ.
Kim Jong Fun, thank you very much for the resub. Nice to see things are going well with you. But yeah, back to my point is like, Ace always falls way behind because of this strat. But I guess in his mind, he's also ahead in some ways. As Red comes over here. This is like playing Age of Empires Whack-A-Mole. Have you guys ever played that game? At an amusement park? A little mole pops up and you whack it with a mallet. It's actually a pretty sick concept. You would just whack a mole in the head like that. Like, I don't know if we're going to lose our mole audience referencing that. But, you know, as a kid, it just seemed normal. And okay, so Red has cleared out 2 of the forward bases from Ace. And now he spots this one. And Ace still has like 4 or 5 more. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here comes Red. Like, imagine how confused you'd be if you're Red. Hey, Red loves the market. Red absolutely loves the market. And he just bought wood for a second TC. I mean, Red should have a massive lead here. Red should win this game. There's no other way to say it. This will be... I've killed 5 villagers now. You have to imagine it's going to be 6. Red, in theory, will have 2 TCs producing vills. Now, I don't know if he's going to be able to do all that. And Red is making knights right now.
My favorite day of the week.
Yellow is just going to... She's going to lay down her life so her friends aren't found. And then Red is... Red is probably going to be surprised when he sees that this stone's been taken as well. It's just free kills everywhere. And I think this is how Ace plays every single game. Gold and stone is important, but you still need to get Castle Age. And now more villagers are going to go down. And okay, Red, what's up with that mining camp? Do you want your villagers to get tired when they walk over to the gold? What's the deal here? Okay, that's a little far. But, you know, it is okay for Red because Red will have the villager lead. For sure. Over here, the scout's been attacking the house. Ace with his micro is going to repair that. Villagers out in the open with no protection. And now you have Ace on the way to Castle Age. The farms look really good. The gold and stone count looks really good. And the low elo legend logic here, as I have to sneeze. I'm sorry. I'm allergic to big plays. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. That was so big. Okay, the sneeze is gone, actually. Nice quick walls there from Ace. But anyways, I guess the low elo legend logic is, well, if I lose the vills, whatever, I'll just at least have taken all their stone and gold. This scout really wants to be saved, and I think that will happen. There's still 2 villagers here collecting this stone. There's still 2 villagers here collecting this stone. There's still 4 villagers here. It's just the audacity of this. It really gets me. It is so YOLO and all in and crazy. Still hasn't mined gold or taken stone at home.
1.5 gate people hoping T90 casts their LOL game next. Thanks for this tutorial game. I didn't know you were supposed to take the middle rees.
No.
I guess it makes sense.
This is not a tutorial, alright, Anthony? Listen, as fun as it is to watch and root for Ace of Emeralds, I would not suggest you play like this. It is very unique for a reason, as we see Pikeman now for Ace, or for Red, rather. And it's actually a really good idea from Red if he's expecting camels from Indians. And he's just checking. He knows now. It's like, wait, let me check this gold. Oh my god, he's here too. Alright, I'm going to kill these vills too. Let me just check every one. Like, at this point, it shouldn't be a surprise to him that Ace is out here. And now Red wants to drop a castle. Now, he just bought the stone when he had the stone being mined. And we actually have a castle here for Ace. That's one of 4 that could be placed. And one thing I've noticed about Red is Red is all in on the buildings, man. Red's gone 4 stables, 2 barracks, 1 archer range. He's probably not... Okay, he's actually doing a pretty good job keeping his TC producing as well. But I guess this castle, it won't kill Ace, and Ace might stack a bunch of castles in his base. Maybe this is now the time to take resource... Wait a second. Where did these villagers come from? Did they come from the gold? Did Red accidentally click the mining camp instead of the... I think that they were on that stone, or one of the resources anyways. And then they just came over here. They came from the mined out stone. Wait a second. Let's use Capture H Pro. Did they actually come from that stone? Oh, that stone. Okay, gotcha. Well, I guess Red just didn't see it. So they finished the stone. He immediately realized, and he says, oh, I know where I'll go. Okay, and there he is. Red is just looking for all the stones and golds. Hasn't checked them all, but has killed 17 villagers. Ace of Emeralds is 700 elo for a reason. I feel like this shouldn't work, but I kind of wanted to. As we have a very safe corner TC.
Could you imitate a sheep for my 1-year sub anniversary?
Can I imitate a sheep for your 1-year sub anniversary? There you go. That was pretty good. Ballista elephants now from Red. Now, fun thing about ballista elephants is you can actually take out trees with them. If Red knows that, Red could take out these trees, and then Ace of Emeralds would be in big trouble. 2 TCs for Ace. Ace knows that he needs to catch up in eco. Elephant archers! What? Okay, so for those that don't know, as this stone is all gone now, elephant archers are a very, what's up with these mining camps from Red? They're a very, meme unit. They're They're actually very tanky and good against archers, but they're also very weak in other situations. They're very slow. Just not exciting. Now red has been sticking with 12 farms for a while. And red is really heavy on stone for maybe another castle. I don't think red knows about the ballista elephant cut. And red doesn't see this castle. Now, red has the siege workshop, so I think he might try and ram this down. Red's going to find out the hard way in a second. As actually, the Legend of Ace has both attack and armor upgrades for archers. 41 villagers versus 51. He can't keep getting away with this. He's actually coming back. Wait a second. Red's making petards. That's amazing. Okay, so it takes 2 petards to take out a gate or a piece of stone wall. It would take 4 petards to take out 2 gates. So I suppose, I think you could use 3 petards to take out the stone wall in a house. Maybe it's 4, though. I'm not sure. If Ace had another castle here, Ace would be fine, but Ace does not have that. And Red's getting some upgrades here. I'm not sure these Elephant Archers are really going to be the answer, as we see a university. Now, I imagine that's probably, like, normally if it was high level, I'd say that's for ballistics, but it is low elo. So there might be another tech that shows in there. And here come the petards. Okay. And this is going to alert Ace of what's going on here. Now, as long as that gate's locked, he'll actually get some kills here. Red just underestimated the amount of petards he would need. And this is actually a bit of a throw from Red here. Running into Castle Fire and Elephant Archers. And he's losing all of his knights. Meanwhile, you have Ace attacking the gate over here. Ace has the villager lead. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Red, you just need to be a bit more patient here, my friend. Just back away. Ace actually has the lead. Now, neither of them have any relics. Relics can be important on Arena. Red, now making rams. Okay, so Red was, I think, distracted by this. And he was making rams, which was maybe why he didn't react here in time. As we'll actually see another gate from Ace, which is a good decision. I think Elephant Archers are actually stronger than Ballista Elephants if we're comparing the Elephant unique unit. And with only 2 rams, I don't know if that's going to be quite enough if Murder Holes comes in. Did Murder Holes come in yet for Ace? Did you guys see that? It also depends on how Ace fights this. He didn't get Murder Holes. Okay. You see how little the Ballistas are doing to these Elephant Archers since the Elephant Archers have such high Pierce armor. Like, Elephant Archers are not great against rams. So Ace is just going to mine this gold for as long as possible. Guess that makes sense. And masonry now. Masonry on the way to add more HP to the building. So Ace knows his stuff. But no melee units here means that I still think the Rams could take the castle out. Murder Holes could save it. And now Ballistics. Okay. Ballistics will help with accuracy, but Ballistics will not help you save that castle. Is Murder Holes after that? Fortified wall. Well, actually, I've actually made the mistake recently. Last week, I clicked Fortified Wall instead of Murder Holes because they kind of look the same. So I don't know if that's a mistake or what. But it looks to me like the castle is going to go down. Is it going to go down? It's going to go down. Yeah. Well, that's good for Red at least. Castle goes down. But it doesn't mean that Ace can't just go back to work. Yeah, look at the villagers. They're like, all right, back to work, boys. We lost our castle. Oh, please make another one. Please make another one. 62 villagers versus 58. Red is very distracted. I also think he was worried about an attack here, so he made house walls, which was a really nice idea. Red's over here trying to take this gold now. That's a good mining camp spot. And he's now making battle elephants. Honestly, these freaking elephants are doing work for Ace of Emeralds. I mean, how is this even a meme? They are very tanky. It's just so expensive and so slow. But I guess in slow Elo Legends, it makes sense, right? There's no high APM players there. At least, that's not necessarily true, but... Also, Ace's economy is pretty good. It's fascinating he's getting town patrol. That is a very rare technology to see. Okay, I think the elephants here will be able to clear this group out. But it was an expensive loss. It's like the slowest fight ever. Because everything has such high HP. But yeah, town patrol will give a lot of vision to Ace. So he can actually see a lot with his mining camps. So the mining camps are both mining camps and also outposts at this stage, which is a side benefit, perhaps, to playing this way. Now, Red wants to take the villagers off the gold. This is actually one of Red's golds, not even a neutral. And these villagers will go down now. But this entire game, Red has spent so much of his focus trying to kill these villagers. So it's 21-2 with Eco KD, but because Ace just lets those villagers die, because he sacrifices them, he ends up having the villager lead, which is fascinating. To have lost 22 villagers and only killed 2, and then have a villager lead is nuts. Now, I saw him research Fervor, which will give the monks more speed, and I think now he's going to try and snag relics. Did snag relic number 1. Fervor gives the monks more speed, and then Sanctity gives the monks more HP. Why is no one taking the relics? Well, that's exactly what we're seeing on our screens right now. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Holy market abuse from Red. The main thing is here is that there's a lot going on in the minimap, so there's a lot of reason to not take relics. There's military out there. It's not... I mean, there's mining camps out there. You have to be careful your monk doesn't trip over a mining camp and die. I've seen that happen before. But yeah, here comes the monk. Okay. Let's just grab the relic. I doubt Red will react to this, right?
Force nothing.
Yo, Ace is all about just swiping resources away from the enemy. If you have an exposed resource, Ace is just gonna yank it right away from you. Protect your resources, people. Protect the map against Ace of Emeralds, because the map will become his. And now, this is crazy. 44 minutes into the game, Ace decides it's time to take my golden stone at home. This is only after all of his forward mining camps have been stopped. So Ace is getting murder holes now. He's in the Imperial Age. Getting Imp Eco upgrades. Okay. 68 villagers versus 65. Now, Red is making a lot of battle elephants still. So I'm a little concerned that maybe he'll lose his forward castle, but it's not the biggest deal.
Twitch Prime, I think it was.
Hi, T90.
2 relics in a
Thanks
second for
Hidden
Ace.
Cup smile.
Thank you, Kenner. Thank you, Mr. J. Thank you, Jota. I'll get some more names here in a second when I'm no longer fascinated with Ace's gameplay, which will be never. Red now getting fortified wall as well. Okay, so in terms of resource income, Ace is well ahead. Because of 43 on food, that's nuts. His farms are also very efficient. I would like to see him make trebs. I'm a little surprised he hasn't done that. I mean, the castle's right there. Also, I think that's his starting scout. We'll see if that thing survives running past the castle. That's auto scout. Wait a second.
Looking forward to you casting the longest O2 game ever now that you hit 250k
Wait a second.
subs on YouTube.
No, this
I,
is
of course,
calculated
will
by
watch
him.
it in parts over a number of separate days. P.S.
Wait. Oh my goodness. He is doing this. This is not auto scout. He is distracting Red's army. He's taking Red's army away. And he's sending villagers down this way just to get back to the gold? Oh my word, he's a beast. Now, granted, he wasn't really doing anything else. But here he comes. All right, the scout being micro. That was actually amazing. And bringing it back on over. Okay, Red realized, like, what's he doing here? Now, don't try and steal the trees, all right? It's arena, Ace. You have plenty of trees. Everything about that was epic, but what's the logic behind it? Stealing the trees is not a thing. Unless this game goes on for 7 hours, then maybe it is. But we are seeing Bracer, we are seeing Chemistry, we are seeing Thumb Ring. He's getting Parthian as well. Okay, now the villagers need to take the wood back. Oh, wait, he remembered. Now... gonna try and take as much of that gold as possible. And Red's over here too. Dude, this guy is so amazing to watch. Now, Red has just clicked villagers over here. Okay, and just don't mind me. I'm just gonna mine your gold. I'm gonna mine your gold, and I'm gonna... Oh, Red's like, what is this? What is this crap? Get out of here. What did I tell you before? Get out of here. This is my gold. And now immediately, Ace goes, oh, wait, he didn't actually kill me. Let's go. Okay, can I go back? Maybe? He's thinking about it. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. He can see there's military there. But maybe he's thinking, well, let's just take as much gold as possible before he kills us. Another mine. How is that? I mean, sure, it's actually a well-placed mining camp, but why make a new one when the enemy already knows you're here? It does block off Red's efficiency a little bit, so there's a side benefit, I guess. Okay, well, this villager's gonna go down. These he just wants to deny this gold. So he's now he made a stone wall, which actually means that his villager will win the 1v1 fight. That's nice. On a scale of 1 to 10, though,
And Ace is going to chop into Red's base FTW.
how frustrated do you think Red is right now? Because this game is already so complicated. Age of Empires, you gotta have hotkeys and build orders. Wait a sec. The monk! This entire time, he's been heisting the relic away. Oh my god. This is so great. Honestly, there's a real problem here, guys. Ace of Emeralds has ruined all Age of Empires games for me. I can't look at Hidden Cup 4 anymore and think that was enjoyable. I really can't. Hidden Cup 5 won't be a thing. No 2v2 World Cup. No additional tournaments. No additional low elo legends. It's just... At this point, I have to give all my royalties to Ace of Emeralds. Ace of Emeralds, you are all that I will focus on for the rest of my career. My goodness. All right. So there's the overall KD. If you didn't know how this went down, and if you didn't see the little yellow dots, you might think that this is a normal game. The population is pretty close. Red has the lead. But Red is going to lose that castle and then need houses for pop space. Block printing now for Ace of Emeralds, which is a little fascinating. It gives the monks additional range. At this point, Ace has 3 relics, which is, of course, nice. This one seems impossible to snag. This one seems impossible to snag. So 3 relics to 2 if Red actually gets relics. Red is... I mean, if Red goes Siege Rams, Elephants, Halberdier, the Elephant Archers just get wrecked.
Hey,
So I wouldn't get
Donkey,
too
this is
excited
a
if
cool
you're an Ace
stream
fan.
Today, I think you're doing a pretty good job. Keep it up.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Make Byzantines Great Again. And Robert the Moose. Yeah, man. It's good to be back, guys, as we see Elite Battle Elephant for Red. So I think the big thing when you have a ranged unit like this is you probably want a melee unit as a tank or just something to fight in front of them. Wait a second. Is he going to heal? Is he going to bring the monks forward so he can... Did he just put his monks in the middle of a box formation elephants? Oh my good... He's protecting the monks so he can convert the elephants without getting hit. Have you seen this before? Oh my word, the plays. Box formation, people. Now,
I haven't
he
played
gets
those
conversions.
Since I was a kid, and your streams got me back into it.
Red
Thank you.
is really struggling to know what to attack right now. Monks are actually going to run home, but the elephants are now elite. If you compare the amount of HP, Yellow does have more, but the unit control is the Treb control is it's low elo legends. Now the blacksmith upgrades are in full for Ace though. And these things have a lot of HP. That's 300 HP. They're not elite, but compare that to the 320 HP from Red. And Red's making skirmishers that don't have attack upgrades. It really feels like even though Elite Battle Elephants are the stronger unit here, Ace is kind of holding
Good
on.
morning.
I take it back. I think Ace is
Error
getting wrecked.
404. Resources not found.
Probably not the best time to get Elite. But Ace is doing that now, which will bump these things up in HP to, I think, to 350. Yeah, 350. They get more base attack. I think they also get more armor, but against these battle elephants, yeah, there really is a reason why we're not seeing high-level players go for these elephant archers. Now, Ace has 2 castles right now. I'm trying to do the math in my head, but I'm pretty sure Ace could make 4 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. It's just under 4 more, right? All right, so Ace may be a bit worried now. Red is in full attack mode here, and I think that could be the way Red wins the game, but that also could be the way Red loses the game if he doesn't focus on his economy and getting relics. For now, he's attacking the gates. I think he's about to pack them up and go after the castles, though. At this point, it's giving Ace of Emeralds time. Now, on top of the weaknesses we discussed earlier regarding the elephants, wait a second, the monks are here. If he gets 4 conversions, that's amazing. It's 1, he gets 2, he should get 3. All right, he does. Did he delete those or did they die? I wasn't paying attention. All right, now we have more castles. Ace should probably repair this one. He's healing up the other one. And you see Red still pumping out skirms, pumping out pointy boys. Has rams, but they're not upgraded yet. He doesn't really have a lot of resources in the bank. Some of that might have to do with the fact that Ace just stole all the resources throughout this game. Here he comes with box formation again. And here's the attack. Now, this attack should be a whole lot stronger than it was before. The real worrying thing before was the battle elephant. If they get converted, then they're just on Ace's team. Ace lost the castle. Compare the amount of HP in this army for a second. There's over 6,000 HP for Ace, and he's also healing his army as his units take damage. I think Ace of Emeralds is going to do this. Also, on the right side, we have some villagers. I'm not sure what that's about yet. I'll keep you updated. Knowing Ace, it might be some type of a castle. I'm not sure. Has the stone for it. I just love how the monks are in there and you can't see them. I love how the monks are in the middle of the box. That is amazing. This is like... This is everything that I thought Age of Empires was when I was 12, you know? I thought box formation was useful for things like this. Now, it is useful for things like this. You just don't see it. Healing up his elephants nonstop. What a game plan. Red does get a castle up, though. Ace, I would suggest making some siege, and Ace has queued up trebuchets out of this castle. But that'll take some time. All right, so 130 population for the Legend Ace. Is 110 population for Red. Red does not have much gold left in his base. This is the strategy. He doesn't have gold left in his base, and he doesn't have any gold left in the middle because Ace took it all. That's why he does this. And then look at Ace's base. He's got gold. He's got stone. This is precisely the logic of his build order. And he's able to spend the gold, too, on all these monks. There's no way that Red wins this game, surely. I love this. When I uploaded the YouTube video, now granted, it didn't like catch on like some of the other Legend videos have. Maybe it will, but when I uploaded Ace's Legend video, I knew that a lot of people would appreciate it because I think that style of taking all those forward resources and being sneaky is something that people have thought of before. Executing it is a completely different story. Look, he's writing G in elephants. Did you see that? Here, let's go back. This is how good he is. Watch. Wait for it. Right there. That is a partial G. He's telling his opponent to resign. Or he's saying that he himself is a G. I don't know. Still not sure what these villagers are doing over here. I think he's probably focused on the army. Monks are in the middle. This is the commander elephant. That's why he's in there with the monks. Makes sense. And I guess this castle will go down. Red just seems shocked. Red doesn't seem to know what to do right now. Red is probably stressed, and Red, why are you sending your military here? Okay, he's adding more production buildings. I think he just grouped up villagers and his elephants together and sent them here. That's probably what happened. Slowly but surely, all these buildings will go down. Ace needs houses and is going to stack the houses along the wall. Looks nice. Looks pretty. 3 relics. I suppose all 5 is possible because Red didn't get the other ones. I still cannot believe that Ace had lost 22 villagers and only killed 2, and Ace is in this position. As a castle's being dropped here. And this is right on the wood line. You look at what he could see. He actually doesn't know that, but he knows there's not anything down here, at least. So he's just going to drop a castle on the guy's wood line. And that's perfect. Now, Red is already running out of steam in the middle, so if he deals with this, I think he's just going to lose the middle even more. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. But I think the race has been won here by Legend of Ace. He is an emerald in the rough. I don't want to watch any other game except for Ace games today. He does have more games than his profile. We could just go through a few of them. What's fun is you kind of know what he's up to as well. So you go into it like, ooh, is it going to work? Is it going to work this time as Red panics? I think there's still... Actually, that has been walled for the most part. That's fine. This isn't fine, though. Okay, Red does have 58 military, so he's going to give it his best shot. Box formation to protect the monks. Oh my goodness, it's working. The monks are protected in there. Now, Halbs have insane bonus damage against the elephants. So if you can get enough of them in Red's position, I think you'll be happy with the results. But he still is missing blacksmith upgrades. And they immediately disappear. And Ace of Emeralds does it! He does it, man. This game was live, by the way. This is not a recorded game. I hopped on here on Tuesday for Lowy the Legends, just like last week, and he happened to be playing. What a hero. What a player. So freaking sick. If you look back to what happened, let's just go to 15
Ace is the
minutes.
best. I watched the first live game, then rewatched it, and then here I
Look
am
at the
again.
mini-map.
This donation is thanks to him. Let's go, Ace. We love you. 11.
Look at the mini-map. From the early stages, he scouted and he set out to take as much of the golden stone in the middle as possible. And then at the end, Red had no golden stone left in his base, and there was no golden stone remaining in the middle. Ace still had his main gold. Ace still had his main stone. I'm sending this to my brother, by the way. My big bro loves this strategy. He talked to me about it. He thinks this should be how the game is played. Now, remember, Ace lost 22 villagers, so there's weaknesses to that. But still, what a ridiculous game. I should be able to go and see. Yeah, this is the end statistics. Now, Red, I look back to his... The fact he threw away some army as probably the big thing that hurt him. Also, he didn't boom up to that many villagers. If you look at the total vills, where's this on this? Come on, villagers. Am I blind? Don't answer that. I know I'm blind. Army high, villagers. Where's the villagers? There's got to be a villager stat here. Anyways, when I find it, society. Oh, yeah, of course, society. Villagers. Makes sense. Yeah, in terms of total villagers, it was 106 for Ace in this game, and it was 102 for E, so that's actually pretty close. Ace lost a lot.
Lurking for the most part. Helps kill
But
time at work. So
Red,
thanks,
during those
FT90
periods,
official.
probably could have been creating more villagers out of his town centers. Ace actually did a better job keeping his TCs running in this game, which really helped. But yeah, right here you can see the amount of stone that Ace, amount of stone and gold that Ace was able to collect is all comes back to his strat. Red made a lot of military buildings. He didn't get a lot of military upgrades. He didn't produce out of those buildings all the time. So I'd say invest a little bit more into your economy if you're Red. But ridiculous game. There's the conversions and the desertions. There's the overall KD, which was just sick for Ace of Emeralds. Not sure what else I can say about this guy, except that it's incredible. and I will never tire of
Force
this.
nothing.
Also, I like how I was like, oh yeah, he'll never make a house there. He'll never wall in that scout, and then he did it 10 seconds later. That was clutch, man. Absolutely clutch.